Test. Test. This is a test. Alright. Looks like everything is good. Hopefully everything is good on your guys' end. And here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's stream. It is once again another shiny hunt starring yours truly, Paulguy. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. That mic seems really hot. Either that or I'm just really loud today. I don't know. It's equipment. It wouldn't be a Markman and Paulguy special stream if technology didn't decide to be dumb. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting stream tonight, but you know what? I just felt like I had to do something tonight, and that's what I'm going to do. So I figured let's have ourselves a nice, relaxing shiny hunt. And of course, as you could tell, I'm going after a shiny Clobbopus because I want a shiny octopus. All right. That's really all the reason I need right there. If there was like one of the newer Pokemon to go for, I think I would like Clobbopus. Stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Medusa. Hopefully you have a good night, and we'll just catch you in the Discord whenever. Alright, Suicune fan, which I'm assuming is Dragonite fan, unless it's someone else. But anyways, welcome everybody. Glad everyone who's here is here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start riding my bike and get this going. Exactly, give me the octopus! So I just dropped him off, so I don't have any eggs at the moment, so I just gotta do a little running around, see. As far as who has the edge, Will or Adler? Is that Will from the Johto Elite 4? Or am I thinking of someone else? I don't know. Isn't that the Psychic Elite 4 member in Johto in 2nd Gen was Will? I think so. I don't know. But tonight's gonna be an interesting stream night because I slept like crap. I was hanging out with some friends. Mark and I both were hanging out with our friends. And I ended up staying up late because I was watching those damn video game awards expecting to see some Smash DLC announcement. And, of course, frickin' Sakurai, and whoever was in charge of it, they just didn't. They didn't bring any DLC or any hints or anything. It's like, it's been 1 year since they announced Joker during the VGAs. And it's like, I don't know, everyone was just so hopeful that it would be fitting for the last fighter of the first season pass to be during the VGAs, but I don't know. Clearly, maybe they wanted to do like an announcement / presentation, like all in one go. Which, you know, I guess if they do it that way, I guess that's understandable, but, you know. Will should have Lugia? Oh, jeez. He would be unstoppable if he had Lugia. Now, I actually failed to check my inbox, but I'm pretty sure I have the empty space necessary. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, look at all those empty boxes. I have all these empty boxes here, and I am ready to fill them up with tons of octopi. That's all right. So yeah, I mean, if Sakurai wanted to hold off to like do a giant presentation for the last fighter, I wouldn't be too upset about it, because at least he would have a good enough reason to make everybody and their brother wait for the announcement of this final DLC character. But I don't know. It's whatever Daddy Sakurai wants to do. I guess that's really up to him. It's his creation, so you know he has the right to play with it more than anyone else. So that's kind of the way it goes sometimes. Oh my god, give me the 8, please. Lugia with Beast Boost. Is Beast Boost? Oh my god. Is that an ability? Is that like trying to think. That's like a Ultra Beast thing, isn't it? Beast Boost, or am I thinking of something else? So that has to be a Hackmon then, right? I don't think that's something Lugia can learn naturally. I don't know. I don't do legendaries too often, so I really couldn't tell you. All right, first egg is a normal little Clobbopus. Oh yeah, its ability. Okay, I got you. Which, can we just take a moment and just admit that Clobbopus is one of the cutest damn things I've ever seen in Sword and Shield? Just look at that guy. All he wants to do is box. That's all he wants to do. I'm getting like serious like Baby Yoda vibes from him. Which, to answer anyone's question about it, I have not seen any of The Mandalorian, although I kind of want to. I heard a lot of good things about it. But I don't know. Just look at that dumb old wide head of his, and he's just got his little boxing hands on. He's ready to go. He's ready to throw down, and he's just too adorable when he does it. So, I don't know. That's just my rambling thoughts. I do apologize that everyone's going to get tired Paulguy today, but, you know, whatever. I thought Adler's H was Bofalent? It could be. It could be. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Didn't he have a Volcarona? If I remember correctly. Didn't he have a Volcarona, or am I misinterpreting that? Just thinking he has orange hair, Volcarona has orange wings. It kind of goes hand in hand, right? But I do remember he had a Bofalent. Yeah, Adler's team was like... Oh, I don't want to add to my party. Go to the box. Go to the box. I'm already warming up these eggs. There you go. You wait your turn. Alright. I'm trying to remember like what Adler's team was. Yeah, it was a Bofalent. I think he had Excadrill. Not Excadrill. Oh my god. Escavalier. And Excelgor, I think. Am I right? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he has Volcarona. So that's his boss mon. Yeah, because you don't face Alder. Is it Adler or Alder? I don't know. You don't face him, like, the first stretch through in the game, like, during the story mode. Like, you have to go back to the Pokemon League and face him a second time. Well, go through the Pokemon League a second time just to face him. So, I mean, I don't know. He's a little anomaly when it comes to the champions. Which, I gotta admit, was kind of ambitious. Like, Black and White was definitely ambitious of Game Freak as far as trying out new things when you think about it. I mean, they completely revamped the Pokedex and added a giant one just for that region. It was like the first, I think it was the first game where you couldn't catch Pikachu in the wild, which at the time was like ridiculous. It was unheard of because Pikachu has to be in everything. Which I kind of find funny that as a flagship Pokemon for flagship Pokemon for the series, Pikachu, shiny Pikachu is nothing exciting. It's just a slightly, ever so slightly different shade of yellow. Isn't that crazy when you think about it? Like, you can't really tell it's a shiny until it becomes a Raichu. So for all we know, frickin' Ash might actually have a shiny Pikachu, and he won't know because he never will evolve it into a Raichu. Because he's an idiot. I don't know. Don't mind me again, you're getting tired Paulguy ramblings. Which are not fun. I swear, like, it makes me sound like I'm just someone's grandpa just going off on story. Back in my day when we watched Ash Ketchum try to get through the Indigo League, he was unable to do it. What's up, 10-Ton Terror? Glad to have you here, my friend. And as you can see, I'm trying to get me a shiny octopus. Whether I succeed or not, well, I guess we'll just find out, right? But, honestly, I don't know how long today's stream's going to be. Just because I'm that tired. But I just really wanted to push some content for you guys. And Mark took the day off. I tried getting him to come over, but he took the day off. Which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with taking a moment for yourself. So I hope he... In fact, everyone right now, put an M in the chat for Markman, in honor of Markman, in hopes that he'll... get the R&R that he needs. What color is it shiny? It's like a light blue, kind of like a, I want to say like a periwinkle blue or something, and then like I think his His little boxing fists are orange. Oh, it's almost inverted of the regular form, but not quite. That's what I think from my memory, I think that's what the shiny Clobbopus is. But I know the shiny second form is a lot different. I can never remember the name of it. What was it, like Octlock or something like that? Yeah, instead of it being blue and yellow, I think it's like white and red. Like something way different. But I think it looks really cool. I think he's like a white octopus with the red mask. It's pretty neat stuff, I think. Alright. Alright, well, yeah, there we go. Just another one added to the pile. I swear, one of these streams I am going to get a shiny for you guys. It's not just going to be me running around in circles aimlessly, completely. I'm actually going to try and do some good by you guys and actually getting these stupid eggs. I have been watching a lot of shiny hunt videos, like or really, not so much well, yeah, like shiny reactions, like people reacting to actually obtaining shinies. And there's been like there's some interesting people I've stumbled across. Hey, what's up, Feds? You got a shiny Litwick? Nice.
Wonderful. That
is awesome, and I'm good for you. Freaking shiny Chandelure. Have you seen shiny Chandelure? Like, it's totally goes left field of the other two forms, but it's really cool. I think that was actually the second shiny I've ever caught was a shiny Litwick. And that was completely on accident because I think I was Eevee training somebody at the time. I want to say I was trying to Eevee train a Typhlosion, and I stumbled upon a shiny Litwick during like black and white days. Yeah, he goes like all orangey and everything. It looks really cool. So yeah, good for you, Fence. Good for you. That is a really good one in my book. I was gonna say it's hard to believe that Mark actually hit 500 eggs trying to get that Zigzagoon, but I could totally believe it because I got more than that trying to get my freaking shiny Rock'n'Rolla. Also, I was attacked by a woman this morning on my dog walking. I pepper sprayed her. What? Seriously, dude? Oh my god. I mean, are you okay? Did she do any damage before you pepper sprayed her? Because one thing about ladies is that when they fight, man, they go for the kill. You know, dudes just want to, like, beat each other up, but girls legitimately want to kill when they fight. Like, it's insane. Like, I remember seeing, back in high school, there was, like, a bunch of cat fights going on between two girls, and, man, they go for each other's throats, dude. They're down to incapacitate the other forever, man. It's crazy. Oh, it is Friday the 13th, isn't it? Oh, well, happy Friday the 13th, everybody. No, I sprayed her after she hit me in the head and tried to take my... Oh, jeez. Ah, people are crazy. People are just absolutely... That was my break one. She got absolutely drenched in it, and she... What did you do, like, open up the bottle and just, like, chucked it at her face? It was... Didn't even, like, you didn't even, like, use, like, the nozzle spray of it. You literally just, like, opened it up and just, like, like, champagne style, like, just dumped it all over her. Oh, my God. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine being in that situation, man. Yeah, she's just... unloaded on her. Well, there you go. If you were just defending yourself, you know, just go for it, man. Just... take all the necessary preparations and precautions and stuff. God, you ever see like those people? God, there was a video. It was like an old viral video, like where a dude like got pepper sprayed on purpose just to kind of like test out this remedy, I think. And the dude was just like practically dying. He was just like, ah! He's like hacking up a lung and stuff. Like he just started gagging. It's like, how much pepper spray did they use in that guy to get to the point where he's gagging? Like that's got to be bad. Hey, guys, I've written 2-3 papers today, and I have one more to do. Ah, well, you're almost there, 10 ton. You're almost there. You just got to keep your head in the game, keep looking forward, and get that paper done. What is my favorite Pokemon champion? I'm gonna go with Lance. Like, I'm kind of like on the boat as far as like not get hooked up on dragon types. Like I wouldn't say they're one of my top favorite, but I do like Lance like as a character, just the way that you kind of built him, kind of the way they built him in a way. Like, you know, you hear about the Elite Four and he's the last guy of the Elite Four before your butthole rival champion. You get to face him, and then the very next game in Gen 2, you're like, oh, I wonder who's the champion, and it's Lance. It's like, wow, this guy is the real deal. Plus, he sort of helps you out on the Lake of Rage, like that whole thing. I don't know. I just think he's pretty neat, in my opinion. I was defending myself at 6 dogs. Oh, 6 dogs. Holy crap. Oh, jeez, oh, Pete. God, pepper spray is insane. But, you know, whatever works, you know. I mean, it's meant for a defense mechanism, but, you know. Oh, crap, what was it? You remember Hot Pepper Gaming? Like, there was, like, that small channel that, Vernon from Game Grumps, I think, like, started. And people would just eat hot peppers and review video games. I think I remember, Egoraptor was doing one of his where he ate the ghost pepper. And one of the little tidbits of information was saying that, like, some country, in Latin America, I think, like, they use ghost pepper as sort of like they manufacture it to like weaponize it, and I think that might go towards pepper spray. And it's like, yeah, this pepper's so hot, it's a literal weapon. God dang it! And then people like ingest that. It's like, how does people not like melt their faces off with that? Like, I can handle spicy stuff, but there's a limit to me. There is definitely a hard limit to spicy stuff that I'll go. Trying to scream at him. Shouldn't have hit me then, bitch. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that everything turned out alright though, Fence. Like, that could have gone a lot worse. And, you know, freaking hey, props to you for just having pepper spray handy. So, yeah, I keep it in my back pocket. You never know. Which I guess in all reality you never do, but you know, dang. You were ready to go for it, man. So I'm just glad everything's okay. Now, hopefully, though, I can get this Clobbopus, and then that means today would be a great day for everybody. So, yay! Adler beat Will in Showdown turn. Oh, did he now? Nice. There's something about Adler, though. Like, I know he's like the champion, but like as a character, I think he's kind of neat. Like he seems like somebody's dad, like somebody's cool dad who likes Pokemon. You could like probably chill around and talk about Pokemon with him all day, and he's just like, yeah, you crazy kids. I remember my Pokemon team, and haha. That's basically saying that's how I'm going to be with my kids. Whenever I have them, they're going to be talking about Pokemon, and I'm going to be like, haha, I remember when Pokemon first came out, and they'll be like, Dad, shut up, not again. It's like, ah, you kids. I don't know. Sorry for any rambling tonight, guys. I just feel like I'm going to be rambling a lot. Like, that's kind of like the state of mind I'm in right now. I don't know. I hope to find shiny today, Paul, because if you don't, I'll make another Christmas Carol parody. Oh, dear. Yeah, I remember your Christmas Carol parody. And just got a shiny Gorgeist. What? How did you find these shinies so fast? Dang. Nicely done, Fence. Nicely done. Well, yeah, that reminds me when I was talking about earlier. I've been watching people doing shiny reactions. And there was a couple I've seen where people were getting like back-to-back shinies. That's crazy to me. Like, even if you have like all the pieces of the puzzle to make the best odds, you still got to be very lucky to have back-to-back shinies. What's the one guy? His name is A-Drive. He does like a lot of shiny hunting, and also has like shiny hunting reaction lists and everything. There's a video he posted where he went after Roly-Coly, and he was doing the wild encounter method instead of like the Masuda method. And literally, he found back-to-back 2 wild roly-colies. Back to back. Like he just stumbled on one in the wild, in the overworld. Caught it. He even evolved it into a Carkol. Just ran into another roly-coly, and it was also a shiny. It's like the odds of that are crazy. It's crazy to me. Yeah, breeding shiny charm. Yeah, 1 in 500 for like everything. I have everything but the shiny charm. Like I do have the foreign ditto, and I do have the egg that makes you, not the egg, the charm that actually makes eggs appear more frequently. I do have that. So that is a promise, by the way. So please find one with jingle bells. Oh dear God. I can only imagine what kind of parody words you'll pick there. Oh my goodness. Well, I would hope dragon is your favorite dragon type. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if it wasn't, but I don't know. Don't mind me. I saw the roly-coly video that happened to him like 5 times over the course of this YouTube career. Oh, really? Huh. Well, you know. Yeah, no shiny charm fence. I haven't completed this dex yet. I was gonna say national dex, but that's a lie because there's no such thing as a national dex this gen. But yeah, like I didn't complete the Pokedex yet, so Rayquaza is a pretty cool legendary. I will give it that. Oh, the oval charm. Yeah, that's what I do. I have the oval charm, and I think there was another one. There's like 3 charms to get in this game, and God, I can't remember what the third one was. I know the oval charm makes eggs appear more often. And then, of course, there's the shiny charm, which makes it easier to find shiny. But even without the shiny charm, with the foreign ditto, I think someone said like it's like 1 in 600 chance of finding a shiny. So I mean, it's still pretty damn good odds, you know. And I know the shiny charm plays to the numbers game, so I'm not gonna discredit it. But I still think I have pretty good odds with what I got right now. How far along are you? Oh, I beat the game. As far as like completing the decks, I'll have to like look. Catching charm, that's what it was. Yeah, or you could get a higher chance of getting a critical catch. That's what it was. Yeah, I got that one too. So yeah, I got the oval and the catching charm. I just don't have the shiny. So, yeah, I'm not sure because I'm gonna have to like really take a look because there's a bunch of guys I haven't evolved yet, but I did get a bunch of shield guys. I just need to evolve them. So, shiny hunt for 6 years with the best odds. It happens. I got a shiny throw and then a shiny. Oh, jeez. Yeah, like I'm not saying it's impossible to find back-to-back shinies. It's just you still have to get freaking lucky. You know, you still got to get lucky. Steven or Cynthia, like who I like more or who I think will win? I honestly think Steven will win. Steel type is still one of the best defensively. Like even though it lost its resistance to ghost and dark type, it's still really good defensively. So I think Steven has a good chance of holding out against Cynthia, unless she has, you know. Well, I guess her Garchomp could, you know, just earthquake him, everybody. So maybe not. I don't know. I don't know, unless somehow they use Magnet Rise or something, or has a balloon equipped in to kind of play the odds of it. Who knows? Only time will tell. You never know with those. As much as I loved the Pokemon Invitational that we did, chances are it might not be for quite a while before we do a second one, which is kind of sad, but you know, we're kind of, for the amount of work that went into it, Mark and I were talking about it, for like the amount of work that went into that, maybe we're not quite at the level of a YouTube channel where it could be consistently made, but I don't know. It's still something I would like to do again, but you know, that's just something we're gonna have to figure out, Mark and I, as far as like possibly doing it. And whenever that may be. I don't know. But... oh boy, this is going to be an adventure. I don't know. I'm kind of at the state of mind right now that if I do run into this shiny Clobbopus, I might end the stream around there. I don't know. It depends. Yeah, that's right. We did hit 400 subs recently. Actually, during the last stream. Jesus. Yeah, I know. We've been getting some good traffic in lately. It's pretty neat. Got to meet some cool people and got to meet all you guys. So, I mean, that really it's a nice bonus. I mean, Mark and I have been doing this because we like it a lot, you know. Like, that was the biggest reason of us even doing this was because it's something we like to do, is playing video games. And figure we'll try and, you know, entertain some people while we're at it. And you guys being here just make it that much better, you know. It's like the icing on a cake. The cake is already delicious, but the icing just adds an extra layer of goodness. If you know what I mean. What we got here? Did you know that Lance also has a Garchomp, but his strongest Pokemon is Drag? Oh, interesting. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It seems like Lance does have a good... I mean, Lance technically has 3 illegal Dragonites, when you think about it. Because they all were under the level... what is it? Level 55 that he's a Dragonite? I just know that they're, like, under level 50. And, like, he should not have those Dragonites. But he does. I do remember that. Love that sound. Yeah, Mark and I love that sound effect, too. It's so funny, because, like... before the stream deck, like, Mark and I just had, like, the same sayings that we did. One of them was, you know, Professor Oak's wonderful. And then, you know, the Reading Rainbow. Da-da-da, we did that one. Also, the choices are yours and yours alone. And watch your profanity. Like, we just said those to each other, like, before we got the stream deck. So, as soon as we were able to get it loaded, we're like, oh, dude, we already know what we're going to put on this thing, so... yeah, Claire and Lance are related. And yeah, I think they are cousins. When I was younger, we thought that Claire and Lance were brother and sister, but I guess that's not the case, but I don't know. Whoop. Gosh, I am like getting a crap ton of eggs right now. Like, I've got like a huge backlog in the box. So, I mean, there's definitely no shortage of eggs, I can tell you that right now. Like, at some point, I might even just take a break and hatch them all and get myself caught up. I don't know. Just to kind of... like, I don't know. If I get tired of running in circles, maybe I'll just go in a line and just hatch a bunch at a time. I mean, I got enough in the box to keep me going, so... dooba-doo-dooba-doo-doo. There we go. Also, I'm really glad that everyone has been liking our second run of the Smash Brothers Nuzlocke. Like, that's the video that's been really getting us a lot of traffic, and admittedly, yes, it's because AlphaRed came up with the same idea and did his own version, and he's a much, much, much bigger channel than us, so I think that definitely did help us get some traffic. But even then, like, you know, we got to meet a bunch of people because of it, and glad that everyone decided to stick around for the second go. Yeah, 3 boxes full of eggs. I can't even imagine how many boxes Mark has right now. I think he said he's completely full. Like, all of his Pokemon boxes in this game are just completely filled with Pokemon. And that's not just including shiny hunting Zigzagoons. It's just him trying to complete the Pokedex and having that on top of it. Yeah, he just ran out of box spaces in general. I think they should have Mega Lucario and Sinnoh remakes. That's if they bring Megas back. That's really up to them if they'll do Megas again. But who knows? At the Pokemon world, there must be someone who cooked an egg that was shiny. Probably. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, in the Pokemon world, they eat Pokemon, right? I mean, they're the only animals around. You don't see Pokemon and other animals. So, all, like, the meat and all those other, like, things are, you know, all those other foods are just Pokemon. Think about that. Cynthia's starter is probably Gibble. Probably. See, that's the thing. Like, did every gym leader / champion have like a start of their journey, kind of like the player does, where you get the choice of 3 Pokemon? Slowpoke Tail. There you go. Exactly. Slowpoke Tail. I think like Magikarp is supposed to be like pretty delicious. Yeah, like just things like that. Which is funny too, because like you see, there's like the one meme where they're like, in the Pokemon world, if they eat Pokemon, what is Pikachu eating? And it shows Pikachu just eating like a bunch of meat. So it's like, Pikachu's eating Pokemon! We're looking forward to the next live stream with another. Oh yeah, it definitely is boss time. Ah, jeez, like, I do have to apologize because I do feel bad how the last stream ended. At least, just where I stood. When we went to go after DDD. Oh crap! When we went after to get DDD, I lost Joker, and I felt like really, really bad about it. And I kind of went mum at the end. And I feel like I created some kind of tension, not just between me and Mark, but kind of with you guys too. So I am sorry that I allowed my emotions to get rampant. What's up, Sabo 028? There we go, got it.
Wonderful.
And yeah, oh damn it! I hit the wrong button. Oh well, I got plenty of eggs to spare, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, we're going after Shiny Clobbopus. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, did any of the champions actually start with their like, with their types? It's really interesting when you think about it. Like, maybe they just eventually found their way. Like, maybe Steven eventually found his way to be a steel type trainer. But maybe he started with like a fire type. Or maybe a water type. Or maybe he went left field and is like, you know what? I feel like starting with a rock type. You don't know. You don't know. Magikarp is all bone. Water produced by water Pokemon is salty, apparently. Yeah, I guess. But I heard that, like, I don't know. I could have swore I heard somewhere that, like, Magikarp was, like a filleted Magikarp is actually pretty delicious in the Pokemon world. But, I don't know. That reminds me of, I think I mentioned it before, but there's this one YouTuber I used to watch named Dookie God, I miss that guy. And he did, like, a video of, like, the top 10 Pokemon he would eat. And he, like, went on to explain it and everything. It was pretty neat. Pretty interesting to think about, I guess. Nobody. I'm going to start with a bug type. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I liked Volcarona. Like, when they were announcing returning Pokemon, I was kind of hoping Volcarona would come around. Because he's cool. I definitely like him. But evidently they didn't like the idea of a giant flame moth, so instead we get a fire centipede. So how was Rock out of left field for instance? Yeah, I guess you got a point. I guess I'm just so used to considering Rock not that great just because it's used as a first gym, sort of like a stepping stone gym in the games. I mean, you have Brock, you have Roxanne, and Roark. Kind of, you know, yeah, like they're the first like challenge that you're facing on your journey. So I just feel like it kind of diminished the value of rock types. I don't know. That's just something to think about, I suppose. I will start with Rayquaza. Oh my goodness. We also got an Ice Moth. Again, I guess that's true. We did get a Frost Moth. Which, I do have an Eevee trained one, but I'm kind of debating on redoing it. Maybe starting over again, do another one. Yeah, I said Roark. Yeah, it was Brock, Roxanne, and Roark. And I think... I'm trying to think if there's any other rock gym leaders. Like, in general. I know there's the one from Sword. Whatever his name. Oh, God. I know his name. I just can't think of it right now. But, yeah. But other than that, I don't think there was, like, any other rock gym leader. Oh, no, there was. There was, what's his name? Clement. From, X and Y. Yeah, he's a rock gym leader. Which I find weird that he gets both the fossil Pokemon in his team. It's like, that seems a little unfair. But yeah, we had to wait like, what was it, 6 generations before we actually got a T-Rex Pokemon. Shenanigans is that? But oh, Clement. Oh, Clement. Yeah, okay, my bad. Clement is the you're right. Clement is the electric guy. What am I? Grant. That's who it was. Grant. Grant is the rock gym leader in Gen 7. That's who it is. No, Gen 6. Gen 6. Sorry. God. Tired Paulguy is no fun. Tired Paulguy has no chill. Oh, there we go. More eggs, please. Give me all the eggs. Gen 6 had a rock gym leader. It's the second gym. Clement was. Yeah. Grant. That was his name, I believe. Yeah, Grant. Still can't believe that shit happened this morning. Never thought that would ever be. I don't think anyone ever does expect it to happen when it does. That's the unfortunate part about it. Which is why I spend 90% of my life in the basement playing video games. It's much safer. And yeah, I guess that's the moral of that story. You start with Froakie, walk in the park. Oh yeah, that's... Well, I did, because I always start with the water type. Water type's the best starting type, in my opinion. Oh, dang, I didn't mean to... I do this so habitually. Like, if the cursor's not on the Pokemon cursor itself, I just open up the camp every time and get a look at my freshly hatched Pokemon. Gen 7 had the Grand Trip. Well, in Gen 7, though, like... yeah, there's... Oh, God, what's her name? I have her in Pokemon Masters. But yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about as far as Gen 7 goes. Gosh dang it. But I don't know if those really count in Gen 7, because technically they don't have gyms in Gen 7. So every type kind of had like a moment to shine, because, you know, you got to get all the Z crystals for every type. So, but yeah, she's like a trial master. She was actually part of the Elite Four once they formed it, right? I think it was like her, the first Kahuna that you face. Well, she's a Kahuna too. Yeah, they're both Kahunas. There's like the ghost chick, and then like some other tennis playing girl, whoever that she was. I'd say the best starting type is fire. Yeah, I guess so. It just depends, I suppose. I have a feeling like you have an easier time, at least right off, because I think in Gen 1, it was I feel like it was sort of a way to set a difficulty curve. Because I think, yeah, judging by the gyms, if you started with Charmander, unless you caught the appropriate Pokemon you needed, you were going to have a pretty rough time getting past the first couple gyms. But even then, it wasn't that big of a deal, I guess. Was it? Oh, it was golf, wasn't it? God, you know, I need to, like, drink more of this Mountain Dew. Tired Paulguy has no clue what he's talking about. Just spinning tales and stories and the like. She played tennis. It was golf. Never mind. But yeah, she kind of... I don't know. I heard that people were like, she just kind of came out of nowhere. But people also said, like, she was mentioned in the story, I guess, as someone else who, like, succeeded in doing the trial challenge or something. But I don't remember anybody talking about her at all. And she just shows up, this different trainer that I have no idea who she was. What do I think about the Game Awards? A waste of time. No. Well, it was only a waste of time because I was so hopeful that they would announce the next Smash DLC character, but it never happened. It never happened, and it made me sad. That's kind of how I could say it was a disappointment and waste of time, because I wasted my time hoping for something that never happened. But I don't know. I mean, it's a typical award show, I guess. So, What's my favorite Gen 4 starter? Well, obviously, I'm gonna go with the Piplup line, because I always pick my water starter every single time. But I think, in all honesty, if I had to pick a favorite from there, as much as I mean, I do have my love for my water type, but I kind of like Torterra. Like, I feel like he's a pretty cool designed Pokemon. I kind of like him. So I guess you could say that's my favorite from Gen 4, even though I went with water type. But I think when I started EV training Pokemon, I actually did EV train a Torterra for battling and everything. And I liked him. I think he's pretty neat. If you find the Flynium Z location, she will approach you and give you the Z. Oh. Oh, really? Wow, why did I blank that from my memory then? Totally blanked that from my memory. Ah, well. Well, if you say it's true, then who am I to argue, right? I'm just here to get disappointed by hatching octopus after octopus after octopus. That's alright. Ooh, boy. I'm glad it's the weekend, though. Anyway, oh my god, look at all these eggs. I'm just sitting on all these eggs. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch it up a little bit and just... Oh, okay. I'm gonna switch up a little bit and just start hatching these eggs I got in the box right now. Because there's no need for me to really just spin around in circles too much. It's completely optional, so most people missed... Oh, okay, I gotcha. Well, then I must have been one of those people that missed it then. Then again, I only played through Sun and Moon once. And I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why. Like, I wanted to try and play it again, and I usually have no problem getting through Pokemon games. And I think that Sun and Moon had, like, the best story in a Pokemon game that we've had in a while up until that point. So I was pretty impressed with it. But trying to play through it a second time, I couldn't bring myself to do it. It was unfortunate. Because there were some things in it I liked, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. Maybe I will eventually, but I don't know. Picked Totodile Gen 2 the first time. I haven't picked a 5. Right? Well, yeah, Feraligatr is definitely one of my favorite starters in general. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Sun and Moon is a long investment. Slow. Yeah, that's what it is. Like it's such a. Yeah, it's a very slow crawl at the beginning of the game, which is unfortunate. Because once the game picks up, it's awesome, you know. And I started getting invested in the story and the characters, and it was cool. But yeah, like I forgot like how much the beginning of the game dragged. There's a ton of like groundwork to lay out for each character and the story itself, but I don't know. Maybe one day I'll beat it again. So that way I could transfer all my guys from X and Y over to Sun and Moon, and then transfer guys from Sun and Moon and whoever I can to... I don't know. That's like a lot of trouble though, so I'm not even sure if I should do that or not. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's play this game. Rank the Gen 1 starters. Go. Like, just between the three. Although, technically, Pikachu would count because of yellow version. So, if I had to rank them, I would go Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pikachu. Actually, scratch that. I would go Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, Pikachu. Charmander and Bulbasaur are pretty close to each other. So it's not like I'm playing the far end game of it. I don't know. Clobbopus. Oh, you don't count Pikachu? I only counted it because technically it's a Gen 1 game. I mean, yellow version was around that time. I do remember, shoot. Wow, someone from our street. I don't remember if it was Mark or someone else had yellow version. And then we learned that, Pikachu, the Pikachu that you get can't evolve into Raichu. And we were all, like, pissed. We're just like, come on, why can't we have Raichu? It's stupid, it's bullshit, it's dumb. Pokemon Yellow's dumb. I just remember just getting completely irate with it. Which, that is like, I never played Yellow personally. Pretty much for that reason. Not to mention also you get like the 3 starters, Gen 1 starters, like, in the game. Like, no problem whatsoever. You just gotta find the person that has them and... Here you go. You want this Charmander? Have it. You want this Squirtle? Go right ahead. You want this Bulbasaur? He's all yours. It's like, wow, that was easy. Start with Totodile and destroy Lance's team in Heart Gold because for oh yeah, Feraligatr is awesome. I always wanted to EV train one, but the only it's just unfortunate that there's no second ability, like or an easy second ability for the starters. It is I, Kakyoin. Kakyoin. I apologize for butchering your name, but welcome to the stream.
Wonderful.
Glad to have you here. But yeah, I just wish that the starter. I had to change my name because I'm in a JoJo phase, right? Oh, wonderful! Exactly. There you go. You're gonna have to forgive me, but I need to know who you are. I don't want to start guessing and be wrong, so I mean. But yeah, I never watched JoJo. Blank. Okay, yeah, that was one of the. Welcome, Blank. Welcome back, Blank. Glad to see you again. Ready to see me run around on a bicycle and not catch a shiny? Paulguy fails to catch a shiny. The stream. Don't watch JoJo, you're going to be like me. Yeah, I heard people like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I never watched it. I do remember seeing the arcade cabinet with the game, like the fighting game. I wanted to play it, but unfortunately, I never got the chance to. But I probably would have liked it though. I like the lore behind the stars there to do with their terrible gender ratio. Oh yeah. Oh really? Oh, by 0.5%, I guess. But for some reason, I always seem to find the female starters. Not always, but I found I had pretty good odds of getting a female starter. It's a good show, but there's lots of downsides. Well, yeah. Take it with a pinch of salt, I suppose. But it's all preference, right? You know. Some people like a certain show that others people can't stand, so, you know. That's what it is. I had to do my finals today. I'm happy I know what I'm not feeling in my class. Yeah, that's always a good feeling, isn't it? Yeah, any of you guys out there that have your studies, keep on it. There's nothing wrong with gaining any knowledge. And don't be a house of useless information like yours truly. Or I'll, like, bring up a tidbit that I learned in high school at the most inconvenient time that has no relevance whatsoever. That sounds about like me anyway, so. Like JoJo's Great Man Show, I just don't like some of the characters. Oh, okay, I got you. Soul Silver start with Cinder. Oh god, I still have my Soul Silver version. I remembered I tried doing a Nuzlocke with that, and I did get a shiny Pidgey, and I did catch it and started using him, but then he died, which is unfortunate. I don't remember deleting him immediately, but I might have restarted the game. I'll have to go find it and check. My final Score Bunny is female. Oh yeah, there you go. Actually, let me check real quick. Actually, I gotta swap out a Clobbopus egg anyways. But I want to say my Inteleon is actually female. Let me do a quick check. I could be wrong, though. Let me see. And check the summary. Yeah, I got a female Inteleon in my playthrough, so there you go. I got a female starter, too. Oh, 2 more days for the semester? Well, keep on it, Blank. You can do it. I believe in you. There you go. Yeah. I'll admit, as much as I love Feraligatr, I do like Typhlosion. I think he's a pretty neat Pokemon as far as fire types go. And Meganium can just get the hell out of my party. I'm not a fan of Cyndaquil or any of those, really. Milotic. Oh, freaking A. Milotic is so good. Oh my god, I miss my Milotic. But luckily I got a shiny Phoebus, so I'll be able to mold a well-worthy, competitive, well, just EV-trained Milotic. I just got to get all the stinking appropriate TRs to teach it all the moves I wanted to learn. But yeah, I ran with the Milotic for a long time. It was probably my best tank that I had, personally. It's so good! So good! What am I know? It knew Scald, Ice Beam, Recover, and Dragon Tail. It was so good. Like, it did such a great job of just phasing. Well, it ate a lot of hits. Like, even when Mark and whoever else I was facing hit it with an electric move, it would eat it pretty good. Like, it wouldn't be one-hit KO'd at all. And I was able to Dragon Tail people out of there and then just go for the Scald, go for the burn, man. And Milotic is just really, really good. I have to make sketchbooks. My mom bought me a pack of paper. I gotta get there. That's right. You gotta get cracking on drawing. Use those skills, Blank. And when you draw a picture, I want to see it in the Discord. You got it? I like seeing what people are. I'd like to see people's creations, man. Makes me wish that I was good as drawing. Like, cause if I was good as drawing, man, there was like so many pictures I want to do. Like it'd be like 50% Mega Man pictures, cause Mega Man's awesome. But there's like other pictures I would love to do, like good like mashups between games. Like I would love to see Zelda from Breath of the Wild and Yuna from Final Fantasy X. Not 10-2, 10. Like have a little like hangout session. Like either Zelda will be like kind of pouring some scholarly knowledge on her, or Yuna will be showing Zelda how to summon. I mean, I would do something like that. Yeah, Milotic isn't Sword and Shield. I do have a shiny Phoebus that I went shiny hunting for. 7 eggs for that one. I'm probably never going to do that again. Oh, dang it. But yeah, that one I got very quickly in 7 eggs. But yeah, so I think it's I think I see a shiny Milotic in my future in this game. Hargo is one of the worst in Nuzlocke. Just getting to red is a pain. Oh, god dang it, yeah. I never made it to... I never beat that Nuzlocke. I never did beat it. I'm going to try and draw a comic because why the heck not? Yeah, exactly. Go ahead. Why the heck not, Blank? You do it. Alrighty. I think I remember... I did catch a Phoebus in my Emerald version. And back then, man, Phoebus was a pain in the ass to get. Such a pain in the ass. Does anyone want a high five? I'm always down for a high five. Here. I just high fived the microphone, which means I gave you one. Oh, well, I just gave you one, Blank. So there you go. You got your high five. And sorry if that, like the noise, like blared people's eardrums out. I didn't mean to. Yeah, there we go. Oh, dang. It's always a good feeling when you do make it all the way in a Nuzlocke. Kind of hoping Mark and I will make it all the way in this Smash Brothers Nuzlocke. That'd be great. Because even though we lost Daddy Joker, we still got a good amount of people to carry us with it. Quoting Jacksepticeye now. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. I'm not really good at an Irish accent, so I'm not even going to try and bother with that. I always lose it. Like, there's certain accents that I can do. for an extended period of time, but like Irish and Scottish, I can't do those very long. They'll just start morphing into other ones. I'm terrible with a French accent. I could sort of do a Russian accent like this, but I feel like I'm doing it incorrectly. But hopefully I do it alright. For Mother Russia. Can you do a German accent? I try. Like if I start quoting like certain movies, like jeez. I'm trying to think of like something to say. Like Baron Strucker from the MCU. It's like Hydra, shield, two sides of a coin that is no longer currency, and I just gave this person my egg. I did not mean to. How dare you? Give me back my egg. Whatever. See, I can't do a German right now, so I'm gonna stop. I can occasionally do it. Why do I type German? The next word recommended is SpongeBob. I have no questions. Oh my goodness. Are they still making SpongeBob? Like how that show came out in like '99 and it's just went on forever. If they're still making it, holy crap. They need to know when to stop. Like I'm sure it's still profitable, but good God, you gotta know when to hang up the tights, you know? Pokemon Platinum O healing. I did it. It was pain. So much death. 26 Pokemon. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. SpongeBob is still airing. Okay, well, if it's still airing, that's one thing. But if they're making, like, new episodes, that's another. Like, I don't think it will ever, like, go away anytime soon. But as far as, like, new content goes, that's kind of, like, where that's kind of where I have to draw the line. It's like, come on now. You got to know when to stop. It's like, there's nothing wrong. Well, that's not what I meant to say. There is such a thing as too much of a good thing. And you don't want to overstay your welcome. I mean, Fairly Odd Parents kind of learned that. Although I feel like they ran their course too. I think I mentioned it before. Like, I liked Fairly Odd Parents a lot. It was a lot of good laughs from that show. And it was really cool. But after a while, the show became super it became predictable. And then every other line that every character was saying was a punchline, like a pun. And every show had to have a running gag that got ran into the ground every single time because every person was like saying it. And it's like, I mean, that was good in its heyday occasionally, but now you're doing it every episode, and it just doesn't. It doesn't have the same charm anymore, because then it just becomes formulaic. That was the word I was trying to say before, and now I finally said it. We're getting a third movie. P.S. Yes, they're making new episodes. Oh my God, really? That's crazy. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, because that's just the nature of, like, TV shows and movies. It's like, as long as it's still printing money out for them, they'll run that thing into the ground. They will milk that cash cow dry. So I guess I shouldn't be too surprised, because, like, SpongeBob is a financial success in the, in the TV world. So, I mean, that should be no surprise for anybody that they're going to just keep riding that gravy train until all the gravy's gone. Whenever that is. I don't know. But if there's one show, we're also getting a prequel called What? What is this? Seriously? I don't know what I feel about that, man. God, you gotta know when to stop sometimes. Seriously. Baby Sponge. I know. You gotta know when to stop sometimes. It's like, that's another trend I've been noticing, that people had to, like, do prequels and explain how things happen. It's like, you don't necessarily have to know every single time. It's like, sometimes people are shrouded in mystery, and that's what's, like, the appeal of them, because you don't know. So there's really no reason to always show a prequel for things, you know? I don't know. It's like, just come up with something new instead of just retracing old steps. I mean, I know I just got done saying they'll ride that gravy train, but come on now. Sometimes that works, and sometimes you just start doing more harm than good. You know, you just gotta know when to stop. I don't know. It's just strange to me. Dragalge should have been water dragon. He would fit as a water dragon if they wanted him to be, just because of the type of creature he's trying to be. But I think poison dragon's an interesting type for it, so I mean, by all means. I think Mark, oh my god, did he raise on Dragalge? I think he did. I don't know, that's something you could ask him. But I know he likes Dragalge a lot. Like back when X and Y came out, that was one of his favorite new Pokemon was Dragalge. But I don't remember if he actually raised one or not. I don't know. But that's alright. Whether he did or didn't, I just know he liked it a lot, so. But yeah, hopefully we can make it to the top of this Smash Nuzlocke. Because even though I lost 2 big players in Pit and Joker, you know, we still got a variety of characters to use still. We got Jigglypuff, we got Villager, we got Samus, we got Captain Falcon, we got the Pokemon Trainer, we got the Mii Gunner, we got the Zero Suit Samus, and that asshole King DDD. God, oh. Like, I went back and watched that fight just to see, like, where I went wrong. I think in that instance, I dodged in the wrong direction. Like, I had my final smash ready, and all I had to do was land and execute it, and I would have won. I would have won. But instead, I dodged in the opposite direction into the arc of his stinking hammer attack, and I got punished for it. So I feel bad for my friend now. I spam licking gifs on his Discord. Oh, how could you? Ugh, that's disgusting. No, I'm just kidding. When are we doing the Nuzlocke again? Probably the next time I get together with Mark, which at least should be next Tuesday for our regular for sure stream. So probably by then, I think that's when the next Smash Nuzlocke will be. So I will say that. Drake has a Dragalge in the rematch against yourself. Oh, wait. Drake does? Drake's... Oh, shoot, that's right, because Aurus. Because Omega Ruby and... Because Aurus is technically 6th gen. Gosh darn it. It's that long ago? That's pretty neat, I guess. Drake is an interesting Elite Four member, I think. If anyone cares for the sanity, don't look into me. Oh, shoot. I check out the meme page every once in a while. Don't taint it too much, Blank. Oh, my goodness. There's one thing that I do wonder why it never came back. This is technically Mark and I's second Discord page. We did have... Back when I was starting to stream, somebody set up a Discord for us. The first time. And, you know, it was pretty neat. But, unfortunately, that person closed it down without telling us and kind of disappeared on us. So we couldn't be like, oh, what happened? What's going on? Like, we were just kind of left there. So Mark booted up another one. But one of the pages we had on that Discord was a horror page. So that people can post, like, creepypastas and creepy pictures and things like that. Which I'm surprised Mark didn't set that up. And I told Mark, even then, I'm like, if you set that up, I am never going in there. Because I don't do spook very well at all. And I like to keep my dreams nice and not nightmares. Because my photographic memory likes to kick in on the worst times. Namely when I see something creepy and eerie and scary and spooky. And I don't know. Maybe someday Mark will get it set up again. But I don't know. I don't even know why I told you guys that. Flygon should have been 3 types? That's too many. That's too many types. I'm actually surprised they didn't try playing around with a 3-typed Pokemon. I know they did like a dual type move, Like Hawlucha's, was it Flying Press? It's a fighting and a flying type move. So I'm surprised it didn't try to play around with, you don't like spokes? Are Christmas carols scary? They're only scary when it's not almost Christmas time. Namely, like, oh, Halloween's over. Better put on the Christmas carols. It's like we got a whole nother month and holiday to get through before we even worry about that. That's when it gets spooky. But, I don't know. What was it? Mark. Christmas more like the only time I get to sleep. I'm looking forward to Christmas, though, honestly, just because I'm just looking forward to those days off of work. Works for me, man. What was it? What was I going to talk about? Oh, yeah, spooks. Mark. What was it? I think it was when we were playing Mega Man X4 for the channel. And one of them, we talked about, this, what is it? Shoot, what's it called? Oh, Momo. That's when I discovered Momo. And I think that's like when it was during its heyday. Spooked me out. So Mark and I talked about it during one of the episodes when we played Mega Man X4. And at the very end of it, I don't know. He talked about it. I'm like, please don't show me right now when I'm trying to play. And then I asked him to, please don't post it. And wouldn't you know it, Mark posted it at the very end of the video. And it's like, wow. Good thing that I could... And he made it evident for me, so that way, when I'm watching through it again, just to make sure everything's alright. As soon as I heard the creepy music start up, I'm just like, oh, he did not. And he did. And I'm like, nope, I ain't looking at it. So. And if any of you think about posting it to me, I swear I will hate you. Not really, just metaphorically. Alright, let's talk about good things. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Hopefully your day went by alright. And even though it was a busy day, you made it through, right? We're near the end of it. And then tomorrow's the weekend, right? So who knows all exciting things that tomorrow holds. I mean, that's all we got to live for, is put up with today's bullcrap so we can put up with tomorrow's good stuff. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. I love metaphorical hate. I don't know why I've been saying metaphorical a lot lately. Just because it makes me sound smarter than I actually am. I wish for a bug dragon type. That is one I'm kind of surprised there isn't. There's still so many combinations that they could do that they haven't yet. I'm out of school for a month. It feels good. Oh, yeah, that's a good feeling for sure. Get some good video game playing in right there. I started getting back into Persona 5 because I really, really want to beat it. Still haven't yet, but I'm working my way through it. I'm definitely working my way through it. Because I want to add it. I do have a list that I keep on me of my top favorite video games. Like, I wanted to make a top 10, but then I realized, oh, all these other games are good too, so I turned it into a top 20. And then I looked at the list again, I'm like, but there's these other games that I think need to be mentioned. So I have with me a piece of paper that has my top 30 favorite video games. And, you know, every once in a while I'll pull it open and go over it again and switch some stuff around once dust settles after, like, playing through games and thinking about it. But, yeah, I do keep it on me. In case I need to, like, share it with somebody. But, yeah. Yeah, and Mega, I wish was a bug dragon. Yeah, if there was a bug dragon, I mean, I guess it would make sense for a dragonfly to become a dragon type. Although Flygon is sort of reminiscent to a dragonfly, sort of, not really. So, I mean, I guess we technically have it covered. He's just not bug type at all, though. Where are you so far in Persona 5? I'm on the arc. That's where I'm at right now. So I know I'm at the later stage of the game. Like, I'm practically at the end. I just need to get through it. I just got to get 2 more letters of recommendation, and I'll be all set with that part of it. But I'm almost there. And Mega's type does not make sense. Well, it's a bug, and dragonflies fly around, so I guess it kind of does. But, I don't know. Flygon needs a Mega. They just need to bring Megas back. But, I don't know. That's up to Game Freak if they want to bring them back or not. Or leave it in the dust. Which, it's kind of a shame, I feel. Because, like, because at the time, you know, Megas was like a big deal. And I'm sure they put a lot of time and effort into it. So I think it would have been neat to have it on the, you know, if they just would have kept it around just so that all that work towards it probably wouldn't go to waste. But, I mean, they did keep it around for a few games, so I don't know. You're on the boat. Nice, you reduced it close. You decided on a girl yet? Futa. Oh, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I played through Persona 4, and so I already knew that there was a dating mechanic to the game. Which, by the way, first girlfriend I went for in Persona 4 was Yukiko. But yeah, I already knew that Persona 5 was going for it, and I kind of just played around with it a bit and got to know some girls, and I kind of went for Makoto first, but like a lot of her social skill, like I can't even. I'm getting my terminologies mixed up. To progress your relationship with her, it took like a lot of like skill bonuses, which I didn't have at the time. So I was kind of hitting dead ends with trying to deepen my relationship with Makoto. What I ended up going with. So what? God dang it! I'm getting myself all sorts of mixed up. So Makoto was up there, but I also wanted to get Confidant. Thank you. I also wanted to get the nurse lady because I think she's cute. Who I ended up with was the teacher. That's who my girlfriend is the teacher. That's who I ended up dating. And not too long after I got her maxed out and made her my girlfriend is when I met Futaba. And I'm like, oh no, Futaba! Oh my god, Futaba is too freaking adorable, and I regret it not waiting for Futaba. But it was like my first time playing through, so I had no idea what to expect. But I know that once I played New Game Plus, I'm holding out for Futaba, damn it. But yeah, as of right now, my girlfriend in Persona 5 is the teacher, so I can't think of her name right now, but that's who it is. I don't totally regret anything, so. Oh my goodness. I really want to get a shiny. I'm just afraid that this is just the Paul luck, for sure. Like, I'm investing all this time trying to get this shiny Clobbopus, and the game is just being cruel and unusual. Give me cruel and unusual punishment by being like, you know what? You're trying to be funny for people. Nah, you don't need a shiny. Futaba is hard to level. You need kindness, which you can't raise easily. I had to plan out my whole schedule to force on kindness. Oh, dang. I mean, there's ways to get it. I think, what was it? The flower shop gives you kindness. I want to say the spa does? Like the bathhouse, I think that raises kindness. I could be mistaken. And then there's like, once you get the video game console, like those certain video games, they're like books in a way, because like certain books give you kindness level ranks, and then I think certain video games do as well. Yeah, like the whole, like playing through Persona 5 or just the Persona games in general is a lot of planning to do, especially if you want to get all your skill tree points up. Like, I spammed for guts so I can get the weapons shop owner guy, like, get his confident level up, because I wanted to be on good terms with him. Plus, I think he's a cool guy. Like, if I ever did, like, a video game cosplay, I would definitely choose him, just because it'd be easy. Just gotta get a trench coat, a hat, and some shooting range headphones, and bada bing, bada boom. I'm a video game guy now. Alright, I'm gonna switch it up. Just run the line and get these inbox eggs out of the way. Yeah, I debated about which Galar shiny to go for. I mean, technically I already got one with the shiny Ponyta, Galar Ponyta. But I wanted like a brand new one, and I feel like Clobbopus is a pretty good choice to start, I think. So Jiro gives it, the Gun Kid does, there are games plugged in. Yeah, like there's ways to do it. You just gotta go out and find it. Oh, by the way, another girl that I thought was pretty adorable is the girl who plays Go with you, like at the church. I'm so terrible with names, but you know who I'm talking about. I think she's pretty adorable too. There's something about her. Like, she's pretty quirky, and I think that's a very attractive trait. So, maybe I'll go after her. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Futaba-chan. I love Futaba. I don't know, it's so hard to pick. Or I could be like the douchey guy and get all the girls. And then get like the super special, like, what was it, during Christmas time that, like, your girlfriend tries to bring you a gift, but if you have like multiple girlfriends, they all just are kind of like pissed at you. Maybe I should try for that and get all the girls in the game. That'd be quite a challenge, I think. That would require a new game plus. I think out of all the girls, though... Oh, jeez. I'm not the biggest on Anne, or On, however you want to pronounce it. I'm not the biggest on her. Just something about her I'm just not that crazy about. Even though she's like the standard like first girl that you meet in the game, and the first cutscene that your character sees her, they kind of lean you towards like, ooh, this is the romantic interest, you know? But I don't know, I just never got into On, like with some of the other girls. Like, Haru is also down there with her, but at least Haru's like a super sweetheart. Like, I feel like if I knew her in real life, man, like I could get along with her just fine. But I don't know. Yeah, I would pick many of the other girls over On, and I don't know. I just feel like there's not enough time to get a relationship built with Haru, which is unfortunate, but. I don't know. I'm still working through it and still figuring it out. And that is a game that I would love to play for the channel, but that would take forever. That would take forever. And I'll probably be playing it by myself because I don't think Mark can handle a game like that with that amount of dialogue. I'm certainly surprised that, I'm pleasantly surprised that Mark got to, agreed to play Detroit Become Human for the channel, because that's a shit ton of dialogue right there. But it's one of my favorite series that we did because I love that game a lot, and I'm really glad that Mark gave it a shot and ended up liking it. But again, Mark's not really keen on dialogue, but I think if a game is really built around it like that, he might be forgivable with it, but I don't know. I do not know. I guess it's personal preference. I prefer the girls in the Phantom Phase. Futaba's Confidant is the most personal in the game. Yeah, An's kind of meh. Haru just needs more screen time. Yeah, exactly. Like, you meet Haru so late compared to everyone else that I don't feel the attachment to her like I would with anyone else. All the other girls, you know, like, even An, you know, like, I'm not that crazy about her, but I kind of feel like I know her, though, better than Haru. Just because, you know, she's the first one you meet. But yeah, Makoto, I like Makoto a lot. Futaba, of course. And then, like, all the other girls, though, like, that you meet. Like, again, the Go player, whatever her name is, I like her a lot. Welcome back, Blank. And why are you sad? That's not good. That makes me sad. Damn it. I was about to say, you know what would make me happy is if I got a shiny, but no such luck. I would only be so lucky if I could get a freaking shiny on command. That's alright. I mean, I will get it eventually. Whether it be off screen or on here. I just would prefer it on here, you know? I listen to so many trumpet covers and I wish I could play trumpet again to play. Aww. Oh, a reporter chick? Oh, you don't like her? You don't like Ahoya? 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 I liked her. Like, at first I thought I wouldn't. I thought she would have been annoying, but I actually maxed out my confidant rank with her. Like, I just ended up doing it. And I learned to like her. Like, I feel like she... I don't know. I grew some attachment to her, and I don't know. I felt for her, like, during her troubles with her trying to find her coworker and figure out how she lost her mind and everything like that. And it's like, I don't know. I kind of grew with her on her journey, and I didn't think she was that bad. Who I think the worst girl is, though? I really don't know. I mean... I guess I would say An, just because she's just not that interesting. I think she's the worst of the 9. She's not bad. She's just had tough competition. Okay, I guess when you put it that way. But yeah, I think An. I think I would go with An, just because she's just meh. I mean, she's cool, but I just don't see myself going after her. Not like with the others. So, but again, it's all preference. You know. Some people like other girls more than others, and vice versa, and everything like that. So, you know, it just depends on what people's interests are and everything like that. And that's all you gotta know. So. Although I think it'd be interesting. Although I feel like it's already out there. If there was like a game that was built like around the social aspect of... Yeah. Like, I think... Yeah, I think if they just had a game built around the social aspect of, like, the Persona games, like, I think that'd be an interesting one if it was, you know, made properly. But I got a feeling that there's a game out there that plays similar to that. Oh, and I forgot about the fortune teller chick, too. Yeah, Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, she's down there, too. There's nothing too crazy or impressive about her, as far as I can tell. Yeah, if you want to play the... You know what? Go ahead and play an instrument, Blank. They're a lot of fun. Glenn Gelasso, how do you donate? I do not have any donations set up. I appreciate the thought. I really do. But, yeah, our channel isn't anywhere big enough just yet, to do anything like that. So, at this moment in time, donations aren't available. But again, I do appreciate the thought, so that means quite a bit to me.
Wonderful.
Time to donate Monopoly dollars. There you go. Just give me Boardwalk or Park Place next time McDonald's does their Monopoly thing. If they do that again, I don't think they do that anymore. I don't know. But I remember that being a big deal. Had to buy the large fry so you could get your Monopoly pieces. It's like 1 year, like, I think they alternated it between Boardwalk and Park Place. Like, only one of them would be, like, mass-produced everywhere, but the other one would be rare, and they would, like, flip it between each year. So you're all like, I just need Park Place and I could get the grand prize. Never get it. But then next year you get Park Place every time, and you're like, damn it! If I give you tons of Monopoly dollars, you could sell it in bulk on eBay. Maybe, but I'm not sure how much I would get for it. Do I have any shinies? I absolutely do, and I'll be glad to show you. I'll be glad to show you, Sir Glenn. Give me 1 second here, and I'm gonna pop up the box that I have them in. I actually got quite a, I wouldn't say a terrible ton, but I do have an amount. So I got a shiny Hone Edge right here. I got a shiny Gothitelle that I caught in the wild. Yes, this is a shiny one, believe it or not. I did get shiny Galarian Ponyta right there. This is my shiny Phoebus. 7 eggs for this one, which I'm still dumbfounded by. I think this is, yep, shiny Golett right here. And my latest one is shiny Roggenrola. Oh, and also I got this one right here, my shiny Pangoro, which I caught in my main playthrough. So I actually raised him quite a bit. So, oh my god, I can't believe I get the notification. Oh, well, welcome, Aiden. Shiny's gonna happen with the next fight. Are we gonna do this again, where someone's announcing a number and you're like, you're gonna get it within this number? And it's like, oh, okay. Well, let's hope, right? Oh yeah, I was gonna switch on an egg, so hold on. So hopefully I can add the shiny octopus to the pantheon of shinies that I got right now. So, but only time will tell, right? But welcome everybody who just rolled in. You guys are all awesome. Glad that you were helping me make the stream work out, because the stream wouldn't work out without you guys there, right? So, congrats on 4. Oh, well, thank you, Aiden. Yeah, I'm glad we hit that number. So I mean, just got to keep trucking along, right? Eventually, we'll hit the next big milestone, whenever that is. Which is just crazy to think about. Like, Mark and I have this channel's been open for like years, and we just couldn't get it off the ground like we originally wanted to. But you know, do I like My Little Pony? I don't say I hate it, but I never got into it. I know that there was a bunch of people that got into it and saying that it's a really good show, and I like my cartoons, so I figured I'd give it a fair shot just to see what it was all about. I'm not gonna say, oh, this show's the worst, it's terrible, it sucks, but it wasn't anything spectacular, in my opinion. Doesn't mean that you guys can't like it, but that's just my opinion, though. What is that Pokemon box with the eggs? It's Clobbopus. It's a new Pokemon for Gen 8. It's an octopus, and I'm hoping for a shiny version of him. So, 1 in the next quadrillion and 6. Oh, that's a really specific number right there. I watch My Little Pony. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to watch it, go right ahead. That's perfectly. I mean, what am I gonna do? Stop you? You're good, man. You're good. It doesn't matter to me at all. As long as you're not a raving asshole, that's all that matters to me, right? So if you want to watch that show, and as long as you're cool, you keep on keeping on, right? My God, I am getting so many eggs. Like, this flipping, like, these octopi just multiply so quickly. It's nuts. Just gonna have a family of octopus. Octopi. Not octopuses, octopi. It's different plurals. Yeah. Yeah, just riding around a circle. Collecting eggs and collecting Pokemons. The one with the eggs in your inventory? Oh, okay. That's a Carkol. I believe, yeah, it's a Carkol right now. And, yeah, this is one you need. Well, I think it's just for this generation, but there's more abilities that kind of have the flame body ability. Like, his is Steam Engine, which does the same thing. And as long as he's in the first slot of my party, I can hatch eggs a lot faster. So he's definitely essential. Haha, Feely. Welcome back. As soon as you had that boomer talk.
Wonderful.
Don't boomer him. Oh, I've already accepted my fate. No need to worry there. But that's okay. Back in my day in Pokemon, we didn't have to worry about these dang fangled abilities and these too many dual types. And then we just had 8 gyms, and your rival was an asshole. And you can name him asshole, unlike this one. Can I be a boomer? I mean, if you really wanted to, but that means you have to get pretty old before you in order to do that. I don't know. Is flame body good for breeding? Yes, that's the one you would want. Flame body is the ability that you want for well, for hatching eggs, not necessarily for breeding. My God, your boomer, my boomer voice is amazing. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, I guess. If you ever want to know how Paulguy is going to sound in the future, this is what he's going to sound like. When I reach the ripe old age of 85. No, 86. Ah, God dang it. How many? I've done that 3 times already where I just preemptively hit the B button. I probably gave this lady 3 shinies without thinking about it. It's just, stupid. Stupid Paulguy. Oh my goodness. But I really do want to get a shiny this time around. You know, this is the 3rd freaking shiny hunt stream I've done for us. And I haven't found a shiny during the stream. It's always outside of it. But I freaking want to do it. I want you guys to be proud of me. I want you guys to be like, hey, Paulguy did a good today. And which is me finding a flippin' shiny for you guys. And have you all witness it. That would be ideal. But, you know, the game is just not, you know, the game's not helping me right now. It's just doing everything it can against me. It's like, oh, you want to be cool? Not this time. Back in my day, children. Back in my day, children died by the bubonic plague, unlike today with their Typods and everything. These confangled iPods are really bad for those kids. It's like, I don't know why they would eat those iPods. They're basically machines. It's like, how can you fit in that? It probably tastes nasty. Probably tastes like grapefruit juice. Or better, worse yet, straight up grapefruit. Or kumquat. Actually, I heard kumquats are pretty delicious, so I'm going to take that back. Alright, can I just... I just want a shiny. Well, actually, no, I do have shinies. I just want a shiny during the stream. That's really all it is. I want us to have a moment together, you know? Oh, you're getting scolded, Blank? Why? Is he scolding you for all those gifts that you polluted him with? If we're talking about the same friend? Which, by the way, I will always call those gifts. I will never call them GIFs, as the dude who invented it intended us to, but I will always call them gifts. And I'm sure I'm not alone, right? Right? But you are cool. Oh, stop it, you just stop it. Thank you. Oh, another one? Okay, well. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate all of you. You're definitely helping making tonight work out and be awesome. You should have seen me and Tenton earlier. We were actually having a riveting discussion about all the girls from Persona 5 and what we thought about them. He even asked me which of the girls you were dating in Persona 5, and I told him. And we swapped stories, and it was a lot of fun, and we ate ice cream together and stayed up late all night talking about girls, and then we had a nice slumber party, and then he left early, which is fine, and I guess I'll have to finish the slumber party by myself, as I always... Okay, I'm just gonna stop it right there. She's telling me I got a crap grade on my final because I didn't focus in the class. Oh, that's not nice. You're as cool as never melt ice. Now that is cool. Only you and Tenton wait, you two know each other? Well, you know, we were talking during the stream. So that's kind of like what it was. I was just messing around, Aiden. Just kind of bullshitting around, that's all. Oh, jeez,
Watch your profanity.
There's no mark here to hit that, so I gotta hit that for myself. It's kind of weird, like when I have to hit that, watch your profanity. It's almost like the swear jar. You know how people would like put like a quarter in the swear jar every time they swore? It's kind of like that effect, where I have to hit the watch your profanity sound bit every time I swore, so. Does anyone want a pet jellyfish? How in the world do you have a jellyfish? Unless you're quoting SpongeBob, where he did get the pet jellyfish that one time. I don't know. At first I read that as anyone want to pet a jellyfish. And I'm like, that's kind of dangerous, isn't it? That'd be very, 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 very dangerous. Because jellyfish, they sting. And depending on the size of it and the level of poison in it, it could kill you. And I don't want to die by jellyfish. Oh, thank you, Aiden. That's really sweet of you to say. I do appreciate it. Oh no, I don't have a pet jellyfish. I just thought the weirdest. Yeah, there you go. You have to judge yourself with your profanity button. P.S. Can that be a tentacle? And you could call it a tentacle. Moon jellies. You can hold it and do it all. Oh. Is that like one of those smaller ones? Then yeah, maybe that's a more acceptable one. I was going to say, though, I do remember... the only aquatic creatures I ever, like, petted, of course, was a dolphin. I pet a dolphin before, like, back in SeaWorld, when I was younger. That was pretty interesting. And then I remember way back in the day, I think I was in elementary at the time, they brought, like, sea creatures, and we were allowed to pet some of them, and one of them was a stingray. And I remember petting it, and it literally felt like I was petting a wallet underwater. It was so bizarre. Can I eat a jellyfish? I mean, if you really wanted to. I think some people do. Some people cook them into meals or something. 5 feet? Oh, yeah. Screw that noise. Screw that noise. I just know that, like, the really big jellyfish, though, like, they can be, like, super deadly and lethal. Like, I think, like, one of the most lethal ones is called a man-o-war. Like, how badass of a creature do you have to be called a man-o-war? It's like, that is, like, one of the most craziest sounding names for an animal. Oh, man, is it literally called Man of War? I thought it was just, like, Man-o-war. Like, they... Not quite calling it Man of War. I don't know. But you know what I was going with, right? But yeah, how badass of a creature do you have to have that be your name, you know? I think it's pretty cool. And what better creature to be killed by than one that has an awesome name like Man of War? Be like, oh, I got stung by a jellyfish. Oh, that's bad. It was a Man of War, man. You're pretty much dead, and you're like, oh, Man of War? That's fine. I could pass happily. My name is blank, and I ate jellyfish in 2010. Jeez. Yeah, I think, like... Yeah, I think some jellyfish are edible. I think you have to cook them into oblivion. Because I do believe, like, jellyfish are poisonous. So, it's probably something you shouldn't consume. I have 7 pet stingrays, and I pet them and play them. Oh, jeez. Although stingrays aren't a joke either, because those could be deadly as well. Because I think the stingray that I pet back in the day, like, they clipped its tail, so that way it couldn't sting anybody. Then some Australian. His name is Steve Irwin. He was the crocodile hunter. Show some respect.
Watch your profanity.
I know that was out of context, but whatever. You know what I meant. Yeah, the dude who wrestled crocodiles didn't, like... Everyone was like, he's going to die to a crocodile. He's going to die to a crocodile. And everyone's always kept on saying that. One of these days, a crocodile is just going to freaking clamp on his neck and, like, gator roll him and, like, break him into oblivion and kill him. And the creature that takes him out is a stingray. It's like, damn. What about squids? Do you have to burn them to a crisp? Oh, I don't know. I think squids are different. You ever had calamari? Or like fried calamari? That's actually pretty good. I think anything deep, most things deep fried are good anyways, though. So, did he step on the stingray? No! No, that's the crazy thing. Like, he was in the water with them, like swimming with them, which is something he did, like, for underwater creatures. Like, he'll just swim by them and just, you know, look at them. But no, he was swimming with a stingray and it stung him in his heart. Like, I feel like if he would have got stung anywhere else, he might have been able to be okay if he got out quick enough and had it treated immediately. But no, he got stung in the heart by a stingray. So he was, like, dead. Like, even if he, like, lived a little bit afterwards, he was a dead man. It was, like, the worst case scenario that he got stung by that thing. And yeah, it took him out. And it's so unfortunate because he was a cool guy, man. I remember watching his show and seeing him talk about all the... Crikey, look at this beauty right here. This crocodile. I'm going to stick a match in its eye. Let's see what happens. It's like the dude was just asking for trouble, but never got it until that one day with that unfortunate day with that stingray. That was about it. He should have worn his anti-probing shirt. Yeah, he was a mad lad though. He just wore what was on his back half the time. So, I don't know. It was a sad time. But his kids are like, you know, carrying on his legacy. Like they're, you know, going on those late talk shows with showcasing animals and everything. So I guess, you know, Stinger must have got pissed off. Probably. I mean, would you be? You'd probably be a little miffed too if some dude just came into your house and was all like, "Crikey, look at this place! Check out this guy right here." You'll be like, who are you?" That reminds me of like this meme picture I seen where Steve Irwin was reimagined as a Pokemon trainer, and it's just like an anime version of him with like the crocodiles like behind him. Like I think it was like Crocorock and for alligator. It's like Steve Irwin imagined as a Pokemon trainer, and the picture beneath it is Mantine, and he's like, "You want to go another round?" It's like, oh my god, that was so brutal, so mean. It's an Australian guy. That's Yeaton. Dang it, a Pokemon camp. God, I'm just going by muscle memory right now. All right, one of these days I'll have a camp going, but whatever. Freaking Mantine own. Which, all real talk, I mean, I don't go in the ocean or swim or anything like that. But that is one creature I would hate to sneak up on me in the water. Because those guys can get big. Like Mantine. Like manta rays. I was going to say Mantines. But manta rays are... They could be ginormous, dude. And that would freak me out so bad. Like stingrays, like I would imagine keep to like a quote unquote normal size as far as underwater creatures go. But a mantine can get just huge, dude. It'd be like a giant bird underwater, and I would be too terrified to have that thing underneath me. Stingrays are nice, except they can stab. Yeah. Kind of like porcupines. I'm sure porcupines are nice, but they could just stab you with all their porcupine needles. So, or skunks even. Like skunks, I think are supposed to be pretty nice if they're like domesticated, but they got those stink glands that if they feel threatened, just give you a little spray, and you smell like ass for the next month or so.
Watch your profanity.
There you go. That's one for the tip. It's one for the swear jar. But yeah, that's definitely one reason. Like oceans are scary in general. You know, like that makes me glad I'm not a swimmer, because especially like especially like in the wide open ocean, and if you go like in deep enough, you just start seeing like these giant creatures. Like whales are like super harmless, but they're just huge. I would crap myself if a whale just like decided to roll up and swim next to me if I'm just swimming in the ocean. It's like you're just swimming, and all of a sudden, this mountain with eyes and flippers decides to like swim by, like, and you're like, oh my god, look at that thing. I just realized the name was exactly. Yeah, the nice play on words, like Clobbopus. Or just like, well, I think most Pokemon names are puns. You know, you just gotta go and look for them. Like Crocodile. I love Crocodile. He's one of my favorite ground types. But yeah, Crocodile. That's a pun name if I ever heard one. Just imagine a Pokemon trainer raising a Stunky. That must suck for them. Yeah, I guess. But that's the thing. Like, I don't think skunks smell all the time. Like, I think it's purely on that, like, defense mechanism that they spray you. I think that's the only way they do smell. I don't know. What do I know? I don't see too many of them. I think one time, a crocodile. I never knew that. Exactly. But no, like, I remember running into a skunk back when I was younger, and I lived with, you know, at my parents' house still. And I think I was just taking out the garbage or something. I was doing something outside. And all of a sudden, I just look by the bushes, and I just see just this dark animal figure. And I saw the white stripes on it, and I'm like, oh, God. Like, I froze in my tracks. And then the skunk just turned around and looked at me, sniffed the air a couple times, and then he just waddled away, did his own thing. And I didn't smell like anything. Or I didn't smell anything at all. So, I mean, I don't think they smell 24/7. It's just, if I would have crept up on him, I'm sure he probably would have had a nice stinky surprise waiting for me. So, ran into him all the time. Like, I think they're pretty indigenous over in Michigan. So, I mean, they're probably around us and they don't even realize it, but I don't know. I don't recall seeing too many of them, honestly. Hey guys, what should I do? Watch JoJo, draw a comic, or do homework? The responsible thing to do would be homework, but you know what they say.
The choices are yours and yours alone.
So, take it from Olmec. Words of wisdom right there. Oh my goodness gracious. I forgot how much of a grind this is. Definitely getting those grind mentality of, alright, I'm just going to go in a straight line just to switch it up. Try and take care of these boxed eggs that we have here. Being responsible is watching JoJo. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that reminds me. Earlier I was talking about shows that should know when to cut it off. I was going to say, if there was a show that needs to know when to stop, it's One Piece. Like, I got into One Piece quite a bit at one point in my life. And I still like it. I still love the show. I still love the characters. I still love Zoro. He's going to be one of my favorite anime guys of all time. But god dang it, man. That series is way too long. Way too long. And they just gotta know when to stop, you know? One Piece is actually like 80% done. I'm sure they said that years ago. It just seems like it'll never stop. But it's, you know, all good things have to come to an end. And I'm sure they can milk out every single, you know, successful series if they want. But god dang it, man. It's like, just... You gotta know when to draw the line somewhere, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Well, props to you, Bubs, for getting yourself caught up on that. I haven't watched One Piece, but Zoro looks like he'd be my favorite. Oh, Zoro's amazing. Zoro is so cool. I like him a lot. He's like super ridiculously strong. He's not like Luffy strong. Like, Luffy is a freaking monster. Like, he can take a beating and dish one out. But Zoro's, like, up there. As far as, like, the heavy hitters of that group. But I just like him. He's just so freaking cool. Trying to push myself to read this. Okay, we get it. Getting a new Dragon Ball anime. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, that's still going on. My wife was actually watching a bunch of that not too long ago. Honestly, I think my favorite part is either Battle with Stardust. Okay, I see. Talking about JoJo there. Oh my god. Can I just get a blue octopus, please? That's all I want. The monsters of the group are Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. Oh, Sanji. I love Sanji too. I love how he's a womanizer. He definitely is. He's not like super pervy. He's not like a super pervy womanizer, but anytime a girl comes by, man, he is like hooked, heads over heels. And I love the dynamic between him and Zoro, like the arguments that they had, like those are hilarious to me. Oh, and Robin. Oh yeah, Nico Robin. Ooh, she's a babe. Bubs, damn it, you're pulling out the inner weeb in me. Stop it. Oh my goodness. Super ended a year and a half ago. The only new stuff we have gotten lately is the Broly movie. Oh, really? I thought they were still doing something. Like, I thought they were doing like that big like tournament of power still. Like with... Oh. I could have swore that Super was still going on. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Well, maybe in Japan it's done, but I don't know. Nami Swan! Robin Chuan! Just like the crazy things Sanji would say, yeah. Thanks for reminding me of that, Enigma. Thank you. So I can just name characters and give you a weeb attack. Frankie. Oh god, Frankie. I remember Frankie. He was funny. The most over-the-top voice ever, I think. Alright. Well, I think it's mostly like anime girls kind of term me weeb. So as soon as you mentioned Robin, all those memories came flooding back, and I'm just like, Robin. So, all right, Aiden's asking me to look in the Discord, so I shall do that. See what we have posted here. Bloop. Ooh, is that a shiny Snivy? Nice. Oh, and a Solgaleo. Dang. That looks like an event one, though, right? They actually did an event, Solgaleo? I didn't know about that. Interesting. Pardon me as I just put everything on pause so I can look at the Discord. You. Weeb, what's up, man?
Wonderful.
Welcome to the streams, man. I haven't seen you in a while, dude. What's up? Like one of my favorite. Okay, so Blank and Enigma are talking about JoJo right now, which that is another anime that people have always suggested. What's her name? Pluty. She used to come here a lot. She always talked about JoJo. So that was definitely something that's been highly recommended to me. Oh yeah, Lance's theme was really good. I liked that a lot. It's also the same theme Red uses when you battle him, so they both share it. So I guess you could just say it's a... But I think it's pretty catchy, for sure. Little of this and a little of that. Well, now you're doing a little of this while you're doing a little of that. Now I'm doing this while looking at the chat, which I call that. So I'm doing the exact same thing. A little of this and you know of that. And that's that. Alright. But hopefully I can get this stinking shiny octopus. I really want to do it. I really, 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 really want to do it for you guys. You know, as much as I liked Gen 3, I wasn't a big fan on the Champions theme. Cinema has beautiful music. I mean, Pokemon games in general have like similar tracks to them. Like there's a certain energy to them that they all share. Like a few of them like stand out a lot to me. Like I love Zekrom and Reshram's theme. Like when you battle them, it's so good. that's one of my favorites, I would have to say. But I'm a little disappointed in the lack of Hotline Miami 200. Oh, I'll admit, Mark and I we've put that game on hold. That game has just taken us forever to get through, and at some point, I don't know. At some point, we'll get back to it. Just for now, we just got that game on hold, though. Gen 4 is oh, did you mean Gen 5, Aiden? Yeah, Golett and Snivy are from Gen 5. But I get what you meant. Throwing in the towel already? Well, kind of. But we'll pick it up again. Like, that and Evil Land 2 are games that we put on hiatus that we do want to finish. It's just that Hotline is a hot mess of nightmare. And Evil Land 2 just kind of got to a point where it just became, like, fetch questy. And we didn't think that people would be, like, into that as much. So we kind of figured we could just stream it just to kind of get through it. But we do want to finish it. I want to finish Evil Land 2 for sure. I want to know what's going on. But at the same time, I also kind of, in a sad way, sadistic way, I want to beat Hotline 2. So I hopefully shed some light on the freaking overall story. I don't know. If I had to pick a Gen 4 song that I liked, though, I do like the Battle Frontiers theme, like the battle theme, like the Frontier Brains. I think that's a pretty good theme from Gen 4. So if I had to pick a Gen 4 song that I'd like, I'd say I pick that. I kind of like that battle theme. And Cynthia's theme. Cynthia does have a pretty cool theme, I'll admit. So I think that's pretty cool. Do I get brownie points for that? Did I do it good? Man, I got a shiny octopus for you guys, but I at least gave some compliments for Gen 4. Next 10 there is a shiny. I bet $5. If I lose, I will donate when I get $5. Alright, well, I mean, that may be not for quite some time, but alright, that's... If you want to hold yourself to it, that's up to you, I guess. But like, after doing, like, those really successful shinies on my own time, I really wanted to do it on stream format, you know? I really did. Like, and I thought it wouldn't have been that bad, but for whatever reason, I haven't been able to get a shiny on the stream. And again, you're dealing with tired Paulguy tonight, so, I mean, my focus might wane quite a bit, and I might just throw in the towel at some point so I can get some freaking Z's so I can enjoy my weekend. Are different Pokemon have more walk time? I'm not 100% sure. I want to say the eggs have the same walking distance. I'm not sure if that varies. I think it... I don't think so. Gen 2 has really good soundtrack in my opinion. Oh yeah, yeah. Dude, like Goldenrod City. Is it Goldenrod? Or am I thinking? Saffron City from Gen 2, I think has one of the best, like, one of the best town music ever. Like, I like that version of it from Gold and Silver, Saffron City. So I've been wanting to use that in, like, the background of one of our videos plenty of times, so. Oh my goodness gracious. Trying to hold on. I like the Lugia theme. Yeah, Lugia has a pretty good theme. Oh, has a pretty neat theme too, I think. From Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Very Japanese. Which I guess makes sense, because he's like a very lore-driven legendary, so... Ah! I just want a Clobbopus, please. Well, actually, no. Shiny one, not... I'll tell you what, though. By the end of this whole shiny hunt right here, I'm going to have a lot of calamari to pass around. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's the thing. If you eat Pokemon in this world, do Clobbopus get caught and deep fried and dipped in tartar sauce? I think that's what you dip calamari in, right? Or is it like, not marinara, but like some sort of red sauce is what you traditionally dip calamari in. Time to eat them in the fryer. Oh my goodness, so many Clobbopus, no shinies. I wish I had a shiny one, though. That would be neat. Oh my god, that reminds me. When I was playing through the game, and I hope I'm not the only one that this happened to, but, oh god, it's when you're going through the ice area. But I met the evolved form, Grapplock. I met Grapplock before I met, Clobbopus. And, of course, I'm playing through the game blind. So I had no idea about some of the new Pokemon. So I see this octopus just kind of chilling in the water. This blue and yellow octopus. And I'm like, that is a cool-looking Pokemon. He was like level 50 or something like that at the time. I wasted like 30 Ultra Balls trying to get the damn thing. I finally caught him. I was like, yeah! Awesome, I got this cool looking octopus, dude. I'm satisfied with it. Cost me a lot of Ultra Balls, but I did. Went into the grassy area and I ran into a Clobbopus, and I'm like, put two and two together, and I'm like, oh no, this thing had another form that was probably easier to catch. And I was so pissed. I was like, come on, man, how was I supposed to know? But, oh well. You live and you learn, I suppose. Oh my god. But yeah, I think there's just a couple of times where I actually went after shinies and they ended up being not terribly long. And I think that kind of just... I don't know. I think they just kind of boosted my confidence to try and do it on stream, though. Can I make a GoFundMe for me to get a Switch Lite?
The choices are yours and yours alone.
I mean, you could try, but I'm not sure how successful it would be. But it's always worth trying. You never know. I mean, people made crazier GoFundMes and got tons of money. There was a dude who actually went to GoFundMe, did a GoFundMe for a good potato salad recipe. The dude made like I think he made like over like $1 million or something. Like seriously, like he made a crap ton of money. And he just posted like a GoFundMe for a good potato salad recipe, and people just donated money like crazy to this dude. So I mean, crazier things have happened. And I think the dude like donated like most of it to like charities and stuff, so that was pretty cool too. Didn't end up being some jerk like, well, I guess I'm just gonna live off this now, so. I don't know. It's like on one hand, something like that would help. Especially, the frog emote. That's pretty cute. Like, something like that would help us, I feel. As far as, like, equipment-wise. I think that'd be something for us to consider. But at the same time, you don't want to seem greedy or needy or anything like that. Give us money so we can buy things. It's like... I don't know. It's just something to think about, but not think about too much, I guess. I don't know. custom egg hatching notifications like... Woo. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Look on the Discord. I will in a second. Once I get another egg hatching, I'll go check it out, Aiden. Yeah, get in the drawing mood, Blank. And when you're done drawing, you better show us. Put it on the Discord so we can see. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'll check the Discord right now, Aiden. See what you got posted for me. Oh, shiny Entei. And Raikou. Oh yeah, I remember that was a an event for the shiny 3 dogs. I do remember that because I think I got those. All right, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it, Blank. Almost done with your snipe. All right. Well, when you're done with it, you show us too, Aiden. I like looking at things like that. So, if I may plug for you guys. Well, first of all, let me ask you. How many of you guys have played and actually like Detroit Become Human? Like, I don't think that's a game that we talk about a lot on the channel. I mean, other than me. But how many of you guys out there actually like that game? Because I think that game is really good. I like it a lot. Should I post in the fan art? Yeah, absolutely. You should definitely post it. Never played it? Perfect. Yeah, I agree, Blank. It is a really, really good game. Alright, if I can make a suggestion for you guys. I have the entire... Mark and I played the game together. Well, actually, I played through the game before. Like, I streamed it on my own at one point. But then I actually convinced Mark to play through it. And we both went through the journey together. If I can make a suggestion for you guys, you should definitely check that one out with Markman behind the wheel. I think it's one of our best playthroughs. Honestly, it's actually pretty cool. So if I can make a suggestion for after the stream's done, if you want something playing in the background, I would suggest just look up in the playlist Detroit Become Markman, and that's the one where Mark played, and it's really cool. Will you ever make merchandise? I would like to, but that's something we'll have to wait on. I do like the idea of making a shirt. Like having like a shirt merch thing. Like that's one thing I would like to have available. But again, one thing at a time. So I'm not even gonna like worry about that until it actually becomes like viable. But I would not be against it. I really wouldn't. I think during our first Evoland playthrough, I mentioned about a possible shirt idea. Because, like, I guess you could say our channel's first catchphrase is, I'm a man. Because, well, if you go back and watch the first Evoland playthrough, you'll see. Like, an entire episode was dedicated to this running gag of us being like, for a man, I'm awfully childish. And it's like, no, I'm a man. And we just started talking like this in our big manly voice. So, at one point I threw it out there as like, that should be a t-shirt idea of just like us holding up like a sword in like chibi form being like, I am a man. So, I don't know. Just tossing ideas out there. Also, I'm going to be tossing out a lot of these freaking baby octopuses because I can't get the shiny one like I want. Shiny, please. Shiny would be greatly appreciated, my friend. But unfortunately, it's not being nice to me right now. It's like, you want a shiny? Nah. You're good. You're good with all these regular ones. When you're all gonna let me teach you some Smash things. Well, we gotta be good at it first before we could... Well, I mean, that'll be a way for us to get good, I suppose. I mean, if you ever have any suggestions, you can go right ahead, you know? We actually played last night with our friends, and I actually didn't do too bad. There wasn't as much salt for me as there usually is. So, there's that. So, that was good. I did apologize already, but like after I after I lost Joker, I did get a little salty about it, so I did apologize that for lately. Who were you playing? I'm trying to think. The ones that I won as Daisy. I do love me some Daisy. She's arguably my best character, which in turn then means Peach is my best character too. But I also won as Zelda, and I haven't won with Zelda in like forever. Like back in Melee days, I loved using Zelda. Not Sheik, just Zelda. I liked using her a ton. But ever since then, I never was quite as good with her as I used to be. At least I didn't feel like I was. But no, I picked her for shits and giggles, and I managed to win a game as Zelda, and I got really excited because I'm like, yeah, I never win with Zelda anymore. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I won a couple with Daisy, which that made me feel pretty good. And I almost won as Richter. Like, I really want to get good with Richter. But, I don't know. He's just kind of clunky. You know. He's not as fast as I would hope for him to be. But, not to mention that whip timing gets in the way. Insert bad joke, Zelda's move is down B. Well, in Melee days. But now she just gets this giant suit of armor. What is Kirby's best move? Ah, that's argumentative of what it could be. I think his mallet's pretty strong. He does have like a mallet attack that he could charge for like a quick second. I think a well-placed mallet hit is pretty decent as far as like damage dealing. But that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong though. Oh, his dash attack? Oh yeah, that's right. He gets like the flame like dive or whatever when he like dashes. Looking for the shiny. Hopefully I can get it. That would make the stream really great. Remember in the Wii when there was a big Pikachu? Oh yeah, Pikachu. Dang it. I'm hoping. Alright, I gotta read this. Hold on. Zelda has some tools in her kit, but compared to Smash 4, she just doesn't cut it. Peach Daisy is crazy. If you're interested, check out a guy named Samsora. Show you some technical things. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, like the whole like technical thing aspect of fighting games, I kind of get lost on, like frame rates and things like that. I don't know. How do you dash? Oh, like you just tap forward twice and like do run, and then if you hit like the attack button, that's your dash attack. Something like that. Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. Oh my god, the yawns have started. I don't want to get toe tired though. I don't, because I really want to get the shiny for you guys. I really do, man. Smash won fighting game of the year. Of course it did, because it's freaking awesome. Oh, you're good, Aiden. No worries. No worries, man. Richter is a zone character, so you gotta play kinda reserved and wait for an approach before finding the option to anti-air or combat the opponent. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I kind of play a little more aggressive with Richter, because I just feel like he could, but yeah, I'm probably playing him wrong. Maybe that's why I'm not that good with him. Which in turn then means I'm playing Simon wrong, right? They're, you know, echoes of each other, so it's essentially the same person. I just like how Richter looks more. That's just my preference, I guess. It's okay, just try tomorrow, and if your luck is, you can do it. You know, that would be great. You know, if I get like that super stroke of luck of getting 2 shinies in a row, like I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, well, I'd probably freak out a little bit, but Simon did die in one fight of the Nuzlocke. That's true, he did. And I'm still kind of sad about that, because I felt like he didn't get a proper chance to prove himself. It's like, here's Uncle Simon. Everyone say bye to Uncle Simon. Bye, Uncle Simon. Oh, man, that was sad. But I'm still, like, upset with myself over Joker, though. That makes me really sad. Just because of the whole theme that we had going on. Like, it's Joker's family. It's Daddy Joker. Gonna, find all my kids and have a good family. And we're gonna beat the world of light together, man. It's gonna be great. And then I just failed, man. I should have beat DDD with Joker. That's the thing. I should have won that. Looking back on it, man, I should have won that fight. But I just made one misplay. One misplay. And then I just lose him. Oh, okay. See, there goes like the tilt attacks and everything like that. That's definitely... I never was good at tilting. Like, I don't know. I don't know how people are that really good with it, but... I don't know. I'm sure if I practice enough, I could probably get all the technical moves down and... I don't know. I'm actually working on a video about the Nuzlocke challenge. Ooh. Well, I will have to check that out once you're all set, 10 ton. But yeah, I'm still I'm still happy that we are, that people are still tuning in for our second run of the Smash Nuzlocke. Definitely makes it worthwhile, for sure, knowing that people are enjoying it. And that's something I want to beat too, but I know that's going to be an uphill struggle. Do you use GameCube Pro controller? I mean, we use a GameCube controller. I'm not sure if you call it Pro or not. How do you record on the DS? I think there's like... I think to properly do it, you would have to get like some sort of like capture card like installed into it. I think that's the way you do it. But you might have to get like an emulator and then just find like a recording program to like run through it. Like, I think that might be something I would have to do if Mark and I wanted to do like some 3DS or DS games for the channel. I still would love to do a playthrough of Fire Emblem Awakening. I love that game a lot. It's really good. We would just rip the first page of my sketchbook. Oh, no! No, Blank, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully it didn't destroy anything as far as, like, artwork. Because that would make it doubly sad. Oh, my goodness. I just want to get a shiny octopus. Please! How do you record on Switch? Well, we have a capture device. We use the Elgato. The Elgato capture device. It's a lot of plugs and a lot of cords. It's probably something you have to look on YouTube to see how to set it all up. But that's what we use for Switch. Basically using HDMI cords and everything like that. Does it have 2 purple shoulder buttons or 1? Oh, it has 1. So I guess the standard. Changing controls just slightly, but change the C-stick to tilt attacks, take away stick jump, and try that. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't even use up for jump anyways, so maybe that might not be a bad thing to consider. Oh, dang. So it did destroy some. I'm sorry, Blank. Yeah, whenever I jump, I do use X and Y, so that's just something I normally do anyways, so yeah. I'm proud Pappy. Dude, even back in Melee days, when Melee first came out, I was jumping with the X and Y buttons, so that's just how I learned how to do it. No, don't party. No, put to the box. That's what I meant to do. See, the times that I need to hit B, I don't, but then the times that I shouldn't, I do. And that's probably why I gave her a shiny octopus from one of those eggs I gave her. It's probably why Rock'n'Rolla took us forever, because I like traded her, like, I gave her 1 egg by accident, and that was probably the shiny. My goodness gracious me. I just want to get a shiny. Oh my god, pardon me. Like, there's a reason why I started the stream earlier than normal. Because usually 7's like the average time that we start, but it ain't a Tuesday, so I'm not bound by those rules. So, I mean, I figured I'd start a little earlier, though, considering how tired I actually am right now. But, I don't know, hopefully I can get this shiny within that time frame. That'd be great and ideal, but it's not looking promising. I'll tell you that. It's not looking as promising as I would hope. I'll try to hold out as long as I can, guys. I really, really want to do this. I really want to have a successful stream of shiny hunting by actually freaking finding a shiny without getting too tired. Without turning into a tired old boomer, I'm going to find myself a confangled blue octopus, so that way you guys could be proud of your old pappy. And of course you have to have the old man mumble noises when you do it too, so. Do. God dang it. Alright, I'm getting distracted by the stream deck. No, don't boomer me! Come on! Oh my god. I ain't a boomer just yet, man. I still got plenty of time! Don't make me feel older than I already do. You youngins and your confangled screens. Can't get anything done if you're looking at the television all the time. Back in my day, we didn't even have a television. Okay, senior. Okay, that's a little better. It's not as derogatory sounding. Oh my god, so many eggs. So many eggs. Other than the controls, I say practice short jump aerials and utilize down throw and neutral air, up air. Yeah, that's... I'll try to get better at it, Enigma. That's all I can promise, is I'll try. It's just that when you reach a certain age, you get stuck in your ways. So trying to learn new tricks isn't always the easiest, but I'll try. I will do my best. And that's all I can ever guarantee. Because if you can't do your best, then you can't give any. I don't know. That made no sense. I'm sorry. Alright. Oh, thank you, Enigma. That means a lot. Here.
Wonderful.
Have an oak on me. Oh my god, I'm trying so hard. Trying so hard to stick with it, guys. I really am. Because I really, really, really want to give you a shiny on stream. I don't want to sit... Man, I've posted every time I got a shiny on the Discord, so... See, now that I'm started this, I'm going to be committed, and I'm going to get this damn thing, though. Oh, your Snivy's done? Nice. Alright, next time I get an egg hatching, I'll check it out, Aiden. Because now I want to know. I want to know. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I sang that in like 2 different keys. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. Ah. So, come on. I want a Clobbopus, please. I want you to show me. Oh, I don't know why that made me giggle. Just give me the blue octopi, please. I need it. Almost thought you were gonna do Phil Collins. I wanna. Oh, dang. You know what's interesting? The older I get, there's like certain songs that I always thought were like old people songs and fuddy-duddy. But then when I'm listening to them as like, you know, the age that I am right now, I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I not realize how cool these songs were? Oh shoot. Yep, there's your Snivy. Nice. Way to go, my friend. You did it. I wish I could draw. I wish I had talent. I really wish I did. So, there you go, Aiden. Good job. Alright, how many eggs am I sitting on right now? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Alright, so I got 17 eggs that I'm sitting on right now. And I still just effing want to see the blasted, confuggled blue octopus. That's all I want! That's all I want, man. Alright, there we go. Got it. I got it. Oh my god, I'm starting to lose it though. So, I think... Here, I'm going to collect one more egg. I'm sorry, guys. I'm tried holding off as best I could, man, but I am just too tired for this right now. Alright, so this is it. After this is the cutoff right here. So, after this egg... After this last egg, I'm not going to collect any more. So, I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm just going to roll with what I have right now. And hopefully I get a shiny in there. Alright, phone's almost dead, so I'll catch you on the dead. Alright. Oh, you're Snow the Bunny. Oh. I will not lose hope. I will do my best. Sure, Aiden. Yeah, Aiden, go right ahead. And if you want to post your turtles on there, I'm sure we'll get a lot of hits on there. Cece, someone that Mark and I know, who's in the Discord, posts her cats a lot, so cute pets are always welcome. So yeah, I'm gonna run through these eggs right here, and then I'm just gonna call it. I'm trying my best to stay positive and stay awake, and it just isn't working. So hopefully I get this dang shiny within it. And hopefully I don't get locked down to getting a crap ton of these Clobbopuses. Like, I really do want to... I wanted to stretch it out at least for like another hour or so, but I just can't. I tried my best to last as long as I could, but... It's just so... Ugh. When you get lack of sleep... I mean, a lot of you guys out there are younger, so I mean, you guys got that young folk energy, so you don't really have too much to worry about. But let me just prep you for a taste of adulthood. The older you get, the more you appreciate sleep. You know, because you try to do things normally, and your body is starting to be like, oh, wait a minute, this is a lot harder than it used to be. So when your body needs to recharge, it's the most refreshing feeling ever, and then you're like, okay, I can get back to it. So you do appreciate sleep a lot more when you're older. And believe me, I'm feeling it. I didn't get the amount of sleep that I should have, and my body is just like, dude, what are you doing? You know better. I'm just really hoping, though. I'm being hopeful. I'm trying my best to be hopeful. Welcome back, 10 Ton. I already put off the cutoff point with my eggs. So I'm just hatching what I have right here, and once I'm all set, I'm gonna call it for today's stream. I got some content up there, so I guess that's all that matters, right? Hopefully everyone that came by today had fun chit-chatting and everything. Like I kind of like these shiny hunts, though. Just because it's a lot more laid back. Paper is done? Yeah, there you go. So now you're all caught up with that. But yeah, like these shiny hunts are pretty neat because they're a lot more laid back compared to some of the other things. Like especially the Smash Brothers Nuzlocke, that's filled with a lot of heartache. Like with this one, I could just kind of, you know, draw out, chat with people, and just be disappointed time and time again because none of these octopus are turning into shiny ones. And now I'm gonna get roasted by 10 Ton because he's gonna Christmas carol me for not getting a shiny. Just why don't you be proud of me, Dad? But In spite of the heavy losses, though, I am looking forward to our next Smash Nuzlocke endeavor, which is more than likely going to be Tuesday. So hopefully you guys out there will join us for that. Also between you and me, there are some things about that World of Light that Mark doesn't know. And I'm trying my best to keep it a secret from him. I'm not sure what he's figured out yet, because people like to... I mean, I know people are being helpful and everything, but, you know, like, Mark doesn't know about the Dark World entirely, so I kind of wanted to keep him in the dark, because I was surprised about it. Finally made it to Galeem, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to beat this. This is not bad at all. And I'm like, I'm missing a lot of fighters, but I'm going for it. And then the Dark World happened, and I'm like, oh, it makes sense. So I kind of wanted to have that moment with Mark, so if anyone catches this, just kind of, next time, just, shh. I want Mark to be surprised. Unless Mark is watching this, and, hey, Mark, what's up? Alright. I just have to get through this. Hopefully one of these is a shiny. That's all I can hope for. That's serious. I will fill your halls with bowls of holly. That is a promise. Oh boy. Well, I'm looking forward to that, 10-ton. I certainly am. Oh my gosh. Alright, so how many eggs do I have left? Got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 eggs left. 10 eggs. You best hope I find that shiny. I want to find it! Not just because I'm going to steer your caroling parody wrath, but just because I want this to be on the record that, hey, Paul is able to find a shiny on the stream. Oh, you got your turtles posted? Alright. I'm almost done with this, Aiden, so I'll hop on the Discord and check them out once I'm all set here. Yeah, I want to find the shiny, man. I want to shine it. I want to find it for you guys. That's really what it is I want to find it for you guys. You have the shiny Boomer? I do not have the shiny. Thank you very much. But I'm cutting it off soon, Feely. So hopefully within these next handful of eggs, I should get that shiny. That's the hope. And if not, well, then there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So, except be sad. Lucky? Yeah, sure. Being very lucky by not finding the shiny. But I'm trying. I really am, you know. I want you guys to be proud of me, you know. It's ultimately what it comes down to. I just want to be triumphant. Like, it definitely would be clip-worthy, I feel, actually finding that shiny. I think it would work out. Then everyone doesn't have to worry about painfully watching me be awkward as tired Paulguy, rambling about nonsense, and just get straight to the shiny bit. Come on, you octopus, give me your shininess. God, we're gonna have so much calamari, it's not even funny. But what do you... Oh my god, what do you even... What do you even dip calamari in? I feel like I should know it. I don't think it's tartar sauce. What am I thinking of? It's like a red sauce. I don't know. I got food on the brain. Maybe that's why I'm just talking about calamari a lot. Oh yeah, there we go. Get the Pokemon theme song going. Holy crap. Of course, the Pokemon theme song really doesn't like play relevance to this generation since you can't really catch them all. Pokemon, gotta catch a few. Actually, that was a Dookie Shed song. Because There's like a Team Rocket parody version of the Pokemon theme song. And it's not so much Pokemon gotta catch them all, it's Pokemon gotta catch a few. Basically just using Rattatas and Zubats and other ones, like Grimers and... Yeah, it was definitely mostly Zubats and Rattatas that Team Rocket used. To catch the shiny paws. That's a mouthful right there. But I appreciate it, Aiden. It reminds me of that one meme. There's the meme of like the old Englishman who like rewords things in like old English like monologues, and someone did the entire Pokemon theme song lyrically in that old English style. It's the most it's the biggest cluster of words that you could ever think. But I can't help but think of the theme song every time I read it, and some old Englishman just singing it with the exact words. All right, here we go. We're on the final 5 eggs. It's the last 5 eggs right here of the stream. So hopefully one of these is the shiny. I should actually find that and post it in the Discord so you guys can see that, because I think it's one of my favorite memes in general. Next to Paranoid Parrot. Fun fact, gotta catch them all, was never a thing in Japan. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that. Like, I think it wasn't until like recently, fairly recently, that they actually started really using that motif of gotta catch them all. I don't know. It was definitely a big thing over here. So, and Ash never caught them all. That's the thing. Ash was a dumb, and he never caught them all. We'll never have a Raichu in his Pokedex because he just won't evolve that Pikachu. It could be a shiny Pikachu, and he never even knew because he won't turn into a Raichu, and that's the only way to really tell, aside from the shiny animations in the games. But you don't get that in the anime, so he could just be sitting on a shiny Pikachu this whole time. I will after the stream, Aiden. No worries. I'll take a look at those turtles. I like turtles. Sorry, I had to say that. Oh, that's one we need on the freaking stream deck. I like turtles. Mark and I say that a lot to each other, so we definitely need that on the stream deck. Shame on me for not putting that on there. Alright, 3 more. 3 more eggs. No shiny yet. I just want the shiny, that's all I want, that's all I want. No hate for Ash play. Oh dear. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep my mouth shut. I'm not, in case you can't tell, I'm not the biggest fan of him. So, he could be so much better. He could have been league champion so much earlier if he would have just played it better. You know, yes, I recognize he has all these other accomplishments under his belt, but that was not the point of his first initial journey. Like, it was a giant, like, we take it for granted now, but back in the day, at the early days of the anime, that was a big deal that Ash didn't win the Pokemon League. People were not ready for that. Alright, was that the last egg? Okay, I got 1 more egg. 1 more egg, guys. So if the shiny's not here, alright, here we go. This is the last egg of the night. And nope. Alright, well, we tried. And I tried, but I cannot go another step further. Which is unfortunate. But I am a tired man who needs his sleep. Alright, so I better put this on a good screen. Just to remember the good old times. So now I got a whole bunch of octopi taking over my boxes. Yeah, I tried, Aiden. I did. Well, Christmas pain is coming your way. That's okay, 10-ton. My body is ready. Alright. Let me get some shiny action going on in here. Just so we can have a nice little Oh, crap. So we have a nice little shiny note to end this on. God, it really, this really blows though. Like I was really hoping that the shiny luck would kick in, but unfortunately it just wasn't meant to be. Do I like pie? I do like some pie. I like turtles. I like pie. Pumpkin pie is probably my favorite. Apple pie is up there. Yeah, I like it. Oh yeah, so here we go. This is a nice little send-off screen right here. Just my little shinies doing their thing. Oh yeah, look at that rock and roller. Just being all boop boop boop. All right, guys. Well, I tried. That's all I can say. Is like I just tried my best, and that's all I can do. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles. But hopefully next time, if I go do a shiny stream, I'll actually get it on the stream. Yeah, I agree. Golit's pretty cool. Oh, hey Pangoro. Hey boy, what's going on, girl? How's it going? Yeah, this is my Pangoro for my playthrough. She's a good girl. But all right, I better stop getting distracted. So the stream is going to end here. I'm going to end it on this note, and yeah, let me go ahead and do my outro. So thank you everybody who showed up tonight. I apologize. It's like I apologize tremendously for being tired and for not sticking it out as long as I would have liked, but yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. You guys really make the stream awesome. Anyone out there who hasn't yet, feel free to check out the channel, and if you feel so inclined, subscribe. It's open up to you if you guys want to. Also, our Discord's available. Links in the description below. Mark and I are on there a lot, so that's the best way to get a hold of us. Yeah. Share some videos with your friends. It'll help us out tremendously. And yeah, that's all. Not much else to say. So I'm going to end it now and going to get myself some sleep. So until then, guys, take care and bye.